Okay, so we're going to start this gorgeous chicken dish off by dicing a few red sweet peppers. Just one single pepper per person, a small one. Then we're going to take some aubergines, we're going to slice them, then we're going to dice them, slice a few mushrooms, and then we're going to get a few tomatoes and we're literally going to dice them about the same size as the aubergines. Really nice, easy dishes. There's nothing complicated about it at all. Then we're going to slice a few cloves of garlic and then chop them until they're nice and fine. They don't have to be too fine. They don't have to be a paste or anything, but you don't want great big lumps in there. We're going to stick that on top of our veg. Then we're going to take a little bit of chorizo sausage. I would say about 3 inches per person. Cut it in half. We make sure that we remove that skin because we don't really want to eat it. You can if you want, but I wouldn't. And then we're going to dice that into half decent sized chunks. Then we're going to slice an onion nice and thin, half an onion per person. Then we're going to put into our pan a little bit of oil, fry our chicken thighs off skin side down first of all until they're nice and golden brown. And then we're going to season that with a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper. Then we're going to stick a lid on that and then we're going to cook that for just about 2 minutes. Not very long, doesn't need that long. Take the chicken out of the pan, stick that into a bowl ready for later. And into our pan, don't need to clean it, just straight in there. We're going to stick some our sliced onions. Make sure we get it all off the chopping board. Stick a lid on it, and then we're going to cook that just for a couple of minutes to start with, just until they soften. Then we're going to add our diced chorizo sausage. And we're going to cook that now for about 3 to 4 minutes until all those juices and all that flavours come out of this sausage and cooked into the onion, so it's nice and golden brown like that. Look at that; it looks absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Then we're going to add our veg. And then all we're going to do with that is we're going to stick a lid on top of that, and then we're going to cook that for about 4 to 5 minutes until everything's just starting to soften. Stir it whilst you're, cooking it halfway through, and that's it then. And all we do then is we're going to add a quarter of a teaspoonful of smoked paprika, a quarter of a teaspoonful of turmeric, quarter of a teaspoonful of dried oregano, and then as much chili as what you want, depending on how spicy you like it. Then we're going to give that a good stir, make sure all those spices are cooked down. Then we're going to have 1 full teaspoonful of tomato puree, right, and then a good glug of Worcester sauce. That really helps a lot of flavour in everything. I put Worcester sauce in quite a few of my recipes. Then we're going to put in 50 grams of long grain rice, which has been washed. Then we're going to put in 75 millilitres of water, and we're going to give that a stir. Just make sure that it's all combined. A little bit more salt, a little bit more black pepper, and then to that we're now going to add our chicken thighs to get all those juices in there, and then we're going to put a lid on it, and we're going to cook that now for about 20 to 25 minutes until all that rice has been cooked and absorbed all those beautiful flavours, and more importantly cooked until the chicken is done. But it will be done 20-25 minutes. That chicken will be cooked. Right, when you finished it, it should have just a little bit of moisture left in the pan with the chicken, and then we're going to put our chicken thighs straight into our lovely bowl. You don't have to use a bowl, I've got a bowl. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pour all that beautiful, lovely, spicy rice, really well flavoured, on top of that. And I like to finish it off with a little bit of grated, fresh Reggiano Parmesan. And then you go outside, you sit down, you look at the English Channel, and you eat it. And that's it. Look at that. Isn't that just absolutely beautiful?